Game of the day. This time another interleague contest. As the Lions will do battle with the Bengals. So welcome in. Let's get ourselves ready to go for this contest. Yeah, I can hear you. You're live. We're just getting her shared out and then we're going to start the game. Oh, lovely. All right, we're going to get her shared out. It's Bengals Lions. How you doing, Prime Time? All right, just got to get her out on the... Oh. All right, once we're shared out on Discord, we'll start the game. All right, and... All right, let's get to the next channel. You good, Zerk? All right, let's see. One last. There we go. All right, let's get the game started, folks. Got her all shared out. Boom. There we go. Kick off to the Bengals. And they get it out to the 24. You see Joe Burrow. Oh, whoa. Mute the mic. All right. Hand off. Yeah, mute the mic, my friend. 2nd and 7. All right, Burrow handoff. Third and inches here. And gets the first. So great job on the first All right, handoff. Oh, not a handoff. Oh. All right, folks. Sorry about that. Shotgun on Burrow. Another handoff. Great job on that play. And now we have 1st and 10 for the Bengals. All right, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. All right, handoff again. And nope. Oh, just shy of the first. I don't know. Handoff again. Yeah, So Bengals with another first. They are getting close to scoring here. And the Alright, handoff again. This time an end around. Alright, there we go. Shotgun. And nicely done by Joe Burrow and company. And that is the first score of the game. Sorry about that, folks. Bengals 7. And the Lions nothing, but this game is far from over. Kickoff is up. So you see Jared Goff on the field for the Lions. And the Lions trying to tie this up. And you see Jamal Williams with a couple yards, 7 yards on the gain. And there's the handoff again, 3rd and inches. And we've got shotgun quick throw. Nicely done. This is the battle of the Kitty Cats. Nicely done on the play. A beautiful slant route run followed by a first down. And now a quick run again, but this time stopped by the Bengals. Second and 11. And off right there, but nowhere to go. And there we go, the shotgun. Don't forget, earlier today we had the Chiefs face Washington in another interleague battle. After this game is over, definitely check that out as you see a short pass. 3rd and 8. And now the Lions intercepted. Oh my Lord, beautiful pick and terrible throw by Goff. Literally 3 Bengals defenders right there. There was no reason to throw that ball. And he just hucked it and literally just picked off. And now, huge run, touchdown Bengals. What a run. Absolutely insane. That was crazy, and already we are looking at a potential beatdown, but there's still a lot of game to go, so don't go anywhere. $14-0, the Lions. And kickoff. And here we go. Take down to the at the 25. And here comes Goff. And he has not got a good start so far. Shotgun. Complete. And now, Goff, single back formation, Handoff, but nowhere to go. No gain on the play. That is... And here we go. Complete. And Goff, nice completion right there, showing that he can be accurate. The question mark is, well, it wasn't deep enough, so now they will punt. What the hell? That was a botched kick. Oh my Lord. He's back. And, oh, I don't know if they're going to count that. No, they are not. Complete. Burrow gets the completion right there for 6. Uzama gets the grab. So 3rd down and 4 for the Bengals. And Burrow back. Complete again. And now it's 1st and 10 at the 21. Kelly Black with the grab on the play. Nicely executed play to get the first. And you can see the grinding, methodical play style of the Bengals, but they're in trouble. There's the sack. Burrow held onto the ball too long and just got dropped. And folks, that is not what you want. And now Burrow and company backed up a bit. And here we go again. They got to hurry. Fumble, but this time Mixon has it. Mixon got the ball. Took it forward to the 29. But that could have been huge for the Lions, but no. Smart play by Mixon to pick up the ball. So there was no turnover, and now they are still within field goal range. Complete. So now so 4th and 13, but the good news is they will still possibly get points, as they are within field goal range. Kick is up, and it's good. Nicely done by the Bengals, saving their drive and then also scoring points. So now the kickoff, Lions get the ball back. All right, now. Hand off again, but this time, gain of 4 on the play. And another drop this time. And their receiver is now hurt. Crazy job right here. And now, and thrown, intercepted again. And that puts them at the 1 yard line. Folks, I don't know what to say here. What a play by this defense. Absolutely stunning play by this defense. And now we got a personal foul. Defense is screwing up here royally. And now down he goes at the 11. The Bengals not backing down. The Bengals not backing, or Lions not backing down here at all. And huge play right there. But the Lions are going to have to do something offensively. This defense. And there we go. And now we have another and now we got a kickoff. And now kick off, and the Lions back out on the field after that field goal. And now the Lions in trouble. There's a sack. Welcome into everybody. This is the end of the first, and this has been yikes. The Lions in trouble, 2nd and 13. And no, it is not complete. Shotgun. Incomplete. 4th and 2. Nicely done, but if I'm the Lions, I might go for it here. Kick off. First and 10 at the 42. Not a bad thing at all. All right, and here we go. Throw complete. And now Kelly deep into the territory of the Lions. I know, Primetime, this has been surprising. Completion right here, folks. Kelly Black on the grab. Nice extension of the arms to get the catch. And there's a handoff to Mixon up the gut. And these divisions are pretty close. The widest gap in the DAFL from top to bottom is literally the North. The Ravens, with 3 losses, are at the bottom. The Steelers are at the top with no losses. But the Bengals and Browns aren't far behind, but the Bengals trying to keep up with its other 2 counterparts by getting a win here. And handoff to Mixon again, down to the 6. And there's another, he turns and gets the touchdown. And Mixon gets another score. Oh, the Bengals here. Just working out any kinks in their offense before they get into the difficult part of their schedule. And there's a kick, and it's good. It is now a 4-score game early in the second, folks. This is absolutely crazy. This is nuts. And there's the kick return. 1st and 10, Lions. And the Lions trying to get back in this game, but just mistake after mistake has been made. And the Lions. And incomplete. All right, another shotgun here, folks. And there's a run. And it's 1st and 10. Oh, no, it was a pass. I thought it was a run. My apologies. And we've got a takedown hard. Williams gets the tackle on the tackle for loss. Excellent job on the play by that defense, and now we got a play action. Goff completes it out to the outside. And now they need to get the first down here on 3rd and 3, and they do! Nicely done by the Lions, but they're going to need a lot more of that to get back into this game, folks. They are going to need a lot more. And the Lions complete. Nicely done. They're trying to get back into this game, but their defense is going to have to step up. Offensively, almost intercepted. Incomplete. Completion by the Lions again, but down to the 27. It's only small amounts of yards. And the Lions complete again, but he doesn't get the first. I honestly think they might have to go for it here. And now kick is up. And it's good. But not what you want if you're the Lions. That is not what you want if you are the Lions. And now Nixon and the Bengals back out on the field to try to win this game, or to put the nail in the coffin by halftime, I should say. And Burrow hands off to Mixon, and Mixon, oh no. The Lions can't really afford an injury, I ain't gonna lie, folks. The Lions really can't afford an injury right now. Oh. And now another handoff to Mixon, who gets it. Huge run. He's already over 100 by the end of the first half. And right now, Cincinnati's offense is humming. But next week, I ain't going to lie, for some of the DAFL teams, the grind is really going to begin. And we're almost done with week 6. Shotgun. Hand off. And there is another handoff. And again, Burrow and the Bengals really don't have to, push the ball through the air right now. All they really have to do is grind it on the ground. They already have essentially a 4-score lead. And complete to Chase. 1st and 10. So the Bengals are probably not going to... Well, I was wrong there. They're going to throw it. Burrow 6 of 9, but there was no gain on that completion. Hand off. Mixon definitely a gain of 2, and now it'll be 3rd and 8. But again, Cincinnati's doing what they want to do, grind the clock. And completion again. And Burrow, 70% completion so far. Flips the ball over and gets the connection. And now incomplete right there. And now Nixon gets a carry on the play. And intercepted by the Lions. Holy shit! The Lions, huge pick right there. What a play by that defense. I don't blame them for not giving up, folks, but... And now Goff throwing it deep. But there was nobody there. Nobody there on the play. And now Lions complete, trying to get the Lions trying to get back into this contest here, but they got a long road ahead of them. And complete. And the Lions get the first. And now Lions back, Goff with the completion. And now Goff back again, complete. And folks, that was a huge throw right there. Nicely executed. And now it's 27-3 at the 2-minute warning. And now completion again. Again, Goff trying to get his team back into this. It's a lot of work he's going to have to do. They're going to have to start scoring touchdowns and getting stops on their side of the ball. Complete again, and this time they get it. Goff completes the pass. Now they're at the 17. And nicely done. And now we got a shotgun here. Complete. Down to the 11 with a minute to go. Goff and the Lions, complete, touchdown Lions! And right before half, the Lions cut into the deficit. Excellent job by the Lions. Well-timed throw and catch right there. Kick is up. And now the Lions 27-10, but they did cut into the deficit. So they showed they can score on this defense, but their defense has to get stops. Their defense has to get some stops here. With 52 seconds left. And Nixon and company back out onto the field. And now, Burrow gets 5 yards on the pass. It's now at the 30, 45 seconds left. Incomplete. Good defense right there. Can the Lions get a huge stop here? Screen pass, and they get it. They get the stop. And the Lions force the punt. And it's 30 seconds. They have to get to the 35 of the Bengals to kick a field goal. So they got to take some chances down the field here. They can't play it safe if they're, because they are still down by 3 scores. So Goff has to take some shots down the field. And that is not what I'm referring to. They use their second timeout. But again, they have to get it to the 35 of Cincinnati in order to be able to attempt a field goal. Incomplete. Drop back by Goff. Running out of clock. And they get to the 45, but they're gonna have to figure it out here. They got to get it to the 35 and then get out of bounds. They don't have any more timeouts, and that is not what you want to do. They're going to punt it with 9 seconds left, but that was a mistake by Goff. Oh, my Lord! What a mistake! It was considered a fumble. and the receiving team, and we are at half. Don't forget to check out our earlier game. It was a great contest between the NFL's Washington football team and the future London Black Knights, a.k.a. the Kansas City Chiefs, in an epic contest. And don't forget, after this, there will be Chaos Regional Wrestling live. Don't forget to check out Atticus Black. So now, they're at the half. And the Bengals have a decently sized lead. And the kickoff. And now the Lions have it at the 27. But like I said earlier, I kind of question their decision-making process here. And complete. They have to score early, and they have to score often here, folks. And now, Lions back up to try to get back in this game, but they're stuffed. They have got to figure out some way to move the ball here. And the defense stops them. And shotgun, complete. As we see, the off back, oh, whoa, nice catch. Get it. Granted, it didn't get yardage, but it was a huge loss, but at least it wasn't a turnover. Nicely done. And they kick it and punt it. They punt it away, and it's at the 50. And I question the decision making of some of these. And the handoff to Mixon. And now the Bengals back. Complete, and that gets it down. And complete. Boyd on the catch. And Burrow back, complete the chase. Jamar Chase, here we go. Complete again. This time Mixon on the catch out of the backfield. First and goal at the 3. And folks, I think this might be the dagger. This Lions offense is fighting as best it can, doing everything in its power to get points, but the problem is this defense leaves them in such bad shape they can't really do anything. Touchdown, and it's the Kelly Black. And Kelly Black gets a touchdown grab. Excellent play right there by Kelly, just strolling right on the slant route and naking the grab. And now the extra point attempt is here, and I just don't think Lions at 10. They are down once again by 24 points. So the Lions are going to have to play like they've never played before. And now the Lions back out on the field. Play action. Goff intercepted. Jake, welcome in. As you see, Kelly's team, the Bengals, absolutely wrecking shop. And the Bengals hand off to Mixon. $31 down at the 31, folks. It's absolutely frightening. And Burrow again, complete. Yeah, Burrow, Cincinnati is just destroying the Lions today. But Jake, don't forget to check out the first game from this morning, man. I think it was a great game. I ain't gonna lie. Don't forget to hit that like button, folks. Share her out. There's Mixon on the carry. And he's got 1st and 10 down to the 15-yard line. And now, Burrow and the Bengals threatening at the 15. Complete to Kelly Black. And Kelly is having herself a heck of a game here. 4 catches, 49 yards, and a touchdown. Down at the 1, Mixon was over 100 yards by the half. And Nixon, touchdown! And folks, that should do it. That should do it. What a play. And now Devin McPherson getting the extra point ready. Boot is up. Kick is good, folks. And the Lions in serious trouble. And there's a takedown. Nobody. They're a part of the NFL. The DAFL is just the AFC teams. Kelly owns the Bengals. Handoff. I would love to get it to eventually to where I can have all 32 teams own, but I've already seen from other leagues, unless everybody's active, that's not easy to do. Shotgun. Complete again, but again, time is not on the Lions' side here. They are down big, 31 points. And Goff starting off well, but play action by Goff, complete again. But every second that ticks dims the Lions' already slim hopes here, but I have seen a comeback like this before, but uh-oh. Somebody. And that was Von Bell with the 15-yard face mask. Big error on that part. Yeah, it was Washington versus the Chiefs. I won't spoil the result, but it was a heck of a game. Definitely after this, go watch that. Nice completion. Because holy heck in a handbasket, folks. That game was nuts earlier, and now this game, the Lions are fighting for their lives. Complete. And shotgun. And, oh, and Watt gets him. J.J. Watt. Yes, this game is a literal cat fight. But it looks like the Tiger's ripping the Lion's throat out. Shotgun. And there's the screen, 3rd and 20. And the Lions got to go for it here, folks. They are way too far behind. In this game, to even be considering not going for this. And that is a mistake. I'm sorry, I question that call. The field goal's good, yes. But when you're down 31 points and you're offensively struggling and defensively struggling, there is no chance in hell I would even think. And I do mean that, folks, that I would even think about kicking a field goal right there. Guess I'm an aggressive coach. And the Lions down big by 38 here. Now 28, excuse me. Down by 28. Burrow complete to Uzma. I'd be running a lot of crossing routes with Kelly Black, in my opinion, because I think she's faster than any of the corners they got. And that crossing route can be deadly. Just demonstrated by Uzma right there. Because if it's a zone, it requires precision zone handoffs, and that's hard to do. And if you're in man, well, that crossing route can get you all tied up. And there we go, another completion to Uzma. Exactly, you got nothing to lose here. You don't have anything to lose. They should just go for it And here come the Bengals with a handoff to Mixon, who's wide open. Folks, is he going to get 200 yards? I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure nobody in the DAFL has had a 200-yard game rushing the football. And Mixon is this close to doing it. He is 25 yards away, and he has a whole quarter to do it in. Nixon is going to get the handoff here. And he gets it down to the 34. And you hear this crowd, they are infuriated. And another handoff, and Mixon with a huge run. He's 3 yards away. And like I said, I firmly believe that nobody has gotten 200 yards in the rushing in a DAFL game before. Mixon is just about to cross that plateau. Excellent job by the Bengals. Chase in motion. And he's got it! 210 yards. That is officially our first DAFL 200-yard game. Joe Mixon. All right. And throw. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase gets the grab. And the Lions head coach might want to throw in the towel here. He's yelling at Goff, but Goff, it doesn't play defense. Jared Goff can only do so much. It's a team effort. He don't play defense. Yeah, it did. Mixon. And again, folks, don't forget to look over the games for Week 6. We only have 2 more left. Leave a comment on which one you think is the game of the week. The only thing I ask the owners is do not vote for your own game. And then I'll put a poll up on the community tab on my channel to see which game of the week, who wins the game of the week. I'm trying to think of an incentive to reward people for who win the game of the week. And honestly, I would say it's a top, probably, for me, I gotta say that game earlier today probably is gonna take the cake for me. Complete. You see, the Lions offense, for the most part, two of the three interceptions were just great defensive plays. One was actually on Goff. So if you take that into account, he's not having a bad day. He's doing his best to keep his team in the game, but that defense has more holes than Swiss cheese after a date with a mouse. And there's a completion. So yeah, it seems like the defense is what's failing the Lions here. Their offense is fighting. They're playing decently. Like I said, the one mistake was on Goff, and the other 2 were just great defensive plays with the defender coming back to the ball. They do. Time is against them here. It's possible, but time is against them. And he crosses the 300-yard mark. So again, you can't blame this offense. They are trying. It's just that defense is just not making plays at all. And Goff and company, he's got time. Not sure who he was throwing to there, but complete. And he gets the first. Yeah, the Lions got to go for broke here. And now the coach is directed at his anger at the correct people. That Lions defense has been atrocious. This Lions offense has been making plays. They just can't finish drives because the defense for the Bengals just locks up and says, nah, bro, we're good. There you go, another first. Cut up! Almost picked! And complete again! And now, the Lions facing trouble here. Damn it. Zap. And And the Lions 4th and 1. And they don't get it. Turnover on downs. Well, the field goal, they got nothing here. And now all the Bengals really have to do is hand it off to Joe Mixon. And remember, they were at the 9, or Nixon again with the carry. 218 yards. We might have and Nixon gets the first. 226. I guarantee you, folks, they're going to keep running the football. They are, yeah, he might. He just might. And now, and the handoff to Nixon again. Handoff again. But this time it's Perrine. I'd be still going with Mixon. He's the hot hand. And Nixon. Oh no, they kept Perrine in the game. So they have over 300 yards on the ground between the two backs. Or almost. And now play action. And there's a complete to Kelly again. Kelly has been doing great today. 5 receptions, 73 yards, and a touchdown catch. Playing up to the expectations she has set for her team. And Perrine, they're going to keep Mixon out of the game, I think. Second and 6. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're close to getting 300 overall yards on the ground, and again a handoff because he has 55. And I'm not sure they're going to bring Mixon back into the game. Incomplete on the play. And the kick is up. And it's good. And Cincinnati has completely obliterated the Lions. As you see, and now yeah, the Lions in this ball game is beyond over, folks. A total beatdown, complete. But hey, you got to give the credit. You got to give this offense credit for the Lions. They're trying, and that one was on Goff. That was a stupid throw. That one was on Goff. Touchdown, Bengals. I do not understand what Goff was thinking right there, throwing that pass. What a huge error right there. What the hell? And there's the kickoff, but honestly, not sure what's going to happen here. As far as because again, week 7 is when, for some teams, the schedule picks up. Oh. And that's your ball game. And that is it, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for stopping by live, watching the replay. Please refresh, leave a comment what you thought. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, smash that bell icon. Don't also check out the game from earlier, as well as get ready for CRW later tonight. Thank y'all. Enjoy your week. I will be back next Tuesday, maybe earlier, depending on how things go. I know I'm going to have Skyrim next Tuesday, but I may have something else as well. Enjoy your week. I'm out of here. Peace.